All right. Good morning. I think it's morning for most everybody. Hello, Red Tick Hound and Tammy. Good morning. Let me know how the sound sounds. Sounds. I'm out of practice and I think we have a better picture than we normally do, which is great. So I just thought it would be fun to do a spontaneous live stream because we haven't done it in a while to hang out. And so here we are. It's good to hang out with you guys. And I thought I would work on, this is a homemade stone. It's kind of holy in the back, but I got like this sort of rounded square silicone mold, they remind me of a pillow. So they look like little pillow rocks to me because they kind of have lift to them. So, and I'm going to use my Thule Art pastel paint pens, and I just thought we'd hang out and make something pretty. So let's get to it. How is everybody doing? I'll pull out some scratch paper here so I have something to test the pens on. Oh, sorry, shook the camera. Shaking up I guess this is yellow. Do these have names on them? I don't think they name their colors, but the other thing I like about these Thule Art pens is they have this new, so this pen's full, but it's like a window that shows you how much ink you have left. Oh, you're testing my memory. So this one I got off Etsy, and when I finish, I will put a link in the description to where I got this one. It's a really cool, I think the person might like 3D print them because they have some really interesting shapes. They have some heart-shaped ones also that are a little different than the one I have from Happy Dotting Company. And I also got a 4-way circular one for small circles that you could make 4 at once instead of individually like my other molds. So that was nice. Aha, we're back to football season, aren't we? Yay. That seemed to be one of our ever-rising topics on our live streams, wasn't it? I have not been keeping up on any of that. But I'm sure I'll be back into it because Sammy will re-find his interest in it. Right now he's in a Star Wars phase, so everything has been about Star Wars. So I just took a chalk pencil and I drew a heart in the middle of this. I have a blank one here too. And I just lined out some lines around it to make kind of a starburst, I guess. I did that when I first tested these pens out and I really liked how it looked, except I used all of the colors because there's, I believe, 22 or 24 in this set. And they're numbered. That's the other thing that's nice. On the top of the caps, they're numbered. So when I did the test before, I went around and went from 1 to 24 in order. And it was this very nice gradual rainbow change in colors. And this time I didn't have room to use all of the colors, but I was trying to figure out how am I going to graduate. So I think I started at 1 and then I added 4 every time and then picked that color and then just randomly picked a couple others. So I lost my method to my madness. I just kind of went for it. Oops. Let this dry before I correct it. Whoops. Throwing caps everywhere. These pens are pretty awesome. I am really happy with them. And I am rapidly moving to mostly for any of the actual colors and art drawing. I've only been using Thule Art for a while now because I really like the coverage. I like the product. It's more affordable than Posca's. So I've really been enjoying them. My main Posca that I use still is the PC1MR to do writing or outlining. So, and this is not sponsored by Thule Art. I'm just, I really am impressed with them and they keep improving. It's like I don't know if they take feedback from people, and then improve, but like these windows with the fill so you can see how full they are, that's new. The numbered caps is new. I just really am impressed with them and how they keep improving the product over time. So we need lots of that in our lives, right? Let's see. Good morning, Natty. How are you? I can't believe that October, we have one more day of October. Like, how is that? How is that even a thing? I feel like it just turned from September to October. We left for our Disneyland trip on October 1st, and then we came back. We had a week away from home. And then now all of a sudden it's Halloween. Like, I don't know if this is a product of aging where it just flies by or what, but it's crazy. I feel like once we get past, even get into October, it's like it's all downhill into the holidays. A good downhill. I like the holidays, not a bad downhill. But I feel like it just once that ball gets rolling, it just goes and it doesn't stop. So I am. You're having 2 birthdays a year now. I don't want to do that. I do not have the capacity for that. Oh, don't worry at all. Hey, these stay up. I leave these up. So if you ever want to watch them on the replay, they're always up. But it is more fun to hang out live. You're right. So you didn't miss much. Don't worry. No worries at all. Morning, Mary Jane. Oh, we got another footballer in the house. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I am a little excited to pull out all the Christmas crap, all the decor. That's fun. It's a fun time of year. It's a fun time to paint rocks too. So, I think Tammy, you were the one that asked me the other day if we were doing the 12 days of Rocksmiths again, and I'm planning on it. I'm trying to get working on it now so I don't get overwhelmed and having to make a video a day because that's literally like 12 days is like 3 months worth of content in 2 weeks. So it's because I only usually do weekly videos unless I can throw something else in there. So I'm trying to work on it now in addition to the weeklies so that I don't get overwhelmed. That's okay. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. Fun. Oops. So these pens don't love it if you go over somewhere you've already colored. I think this goes for any paint pen. Somewhere you've already colored that's still wet, it'll lift the paint up. So I'm just trying to get a base coverage here, and then I'll come back and fix some of these types of things. Oh my gosh, somebody's already doing it? That's crazy. I think I am not super good about, like, I know a lot of people started on Christmas rocks like mid-October. And I need to get better at that, I guess, from a content creation standpoint. But I just put another Halloween one out, Friday or Thursday? Because it's still Halloween month. Even though I know in reality we're all painting ahead of every holiday. So people are probably well into their Christmas stuff now. But oh well. You guys are still here. Maybe I'll start pushing back a little bit more, but we'll see what happens. That's true. People skip over Thanksgiving. I have a couple of ideas for something to put out then, or during November anyways. And I was thinking about doing something like a gratitude challenge or something. We haven't done something where you guys share yours and send them in a while, and I thought that would be fun to do. And gratitude challenges are they're kind of a popular thing, and maybe we can put a rock twist on it. That might be fun. The only bummer about these pens is that they are fine tipped and they don't have a broad tipped option in them, because that would be good for these bigger spaces. But that's okay. That is absolutely okay. I kind of lay it down and use the side of the pen to get more coverage at once than just the tip. And that works well, I think. We'll see. Is anyone dressing up for Halloween tomorrow? I got a fun little, I don't even know what you call it, I guess it's like a cape. It's almost like a poncho cape, but it's made out of that very thin, like meshy kind of tulle material, but it has the design of like skeleton bones on it. It's pretty cute. I thought it would be fun, and it fits for wearing to work too without looking professional. You're dressed up every day. Well, there you go. I should take that stance. I definitely could probably qualify as the crazy mom look every day. That's funny. I'm trying to think what we've got. Sammy's going to dress up as Darth Vader because he's in his Star Wars phase. Oh, this pen is dry. And one of the teenagers is going to dress up as an inflatable cow. He got the costume he had an event. Oh, I'm throwing paint pens. Whoopsies. He had an event at school last week that was Trick or Treat the Halls at the high school for little kids, and his JROTC group had like a booth. Oh, I picked a dried up pen. Come on, pen. And so they had a farm theme, and so he got this inflatable cow costume it was funny looking on Amazon, and then it was even funnier looking when he got it and put it on because it's much more full when it's got one of those little fans on it, so it blows up and makes it look like this really round cow. It's funny. And then the other teenager I don't think has any ideas. So, oh, come on, paint pen. Oh, Star Wars was the very first video you saw in the theaters. That's so cool. Yeah, we've been going through the rounds of all of them since we got back from Disneyland because my husband and the older son are very well versed in all of the things Star Wars, and Sammy just kind of knows the cursory stuff. He knows Yoda and Darth and that kind of stuff, but he is now wanting to learn all of the details, and so my husband's making him watch before he can ask because he's got to, oh, goodness gracious, he's got to learn. This poor paint pen is just angry at me. Come on. It needs to be washed. So the nib on it needs to be washed because it's not coming out nicely. And so that's something else I learned from Thule. Let's see if I can find another color that's kind of like this one. That's another thing I learned from Thule, because on the back of their box, it tells you how to prime them. You shake it, you burp it, prime it, and then you paint. But then at the end, it says to clean your tips with water and store horizontally. So that's not something that I ever did. And now I try and remember to do it with my paint pens. And obviously I did not remember to do it the last time with these because that peach one is just angry. But it's a really good tip because it, there we go, this one will work. It cleans them up so that you can get nice flow the next time you pick them up. And storing them horizontally, I've been doing that for a while. That keeps the ink from draining and clogging up the tip and drying in there too. So yay Thule for actually putting some directions on the box. That helps people, even people like me that have been doing this a while. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to wash them. Cool. And I just love this window thing because I don't know how many times you think it's empty, but it might actually just be clogged or need the nib washed. And so this lets you know that your pen is in fact dried up and empty, or it's your nib needs washing. So I think that's a genius idea to put these little windows in the pens so you can see what's coming out. This one needs shaking too. I have sunlight starting to stream in. You can see it. I like natural light better than the fake light. So I opened up the window, and I'm not used to the pattern of the sun at this time of year yet, still, to see where it's going at this area of my desk. How long have I been painting rocks? I think it's about 5 years now. I started in, I think it was October of 2017. So I had seen there was a news story on our local news station about our local group and what it was and what they did. And then the news reporter even made a rock with the news station's logo on it and hid it in the community. And they interviewed the lady that founded our local group. And I just thought it sounded so fun and so cool. So my daughter and I went to Michael's and got some craft paints, and we just started and have been doing it ever since. So it just was a hole I went deeper and deeper into, right? You start buying all the fun supplies and seeing how many rocks you can make. And I actually now, I've been helping admin the local rock group for probably 4 of the 5 years. I think it was in 2018 when they asked me to join on. So that same person that I saw on the news is now one of my good friends, and we all help, watch that group. And unfortunately, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes when you're admitting any kind of group like that. You have to there's lots of spammy people that try and gain access to the group. And we've always prided ourselves on keeping it really family friendly. So we don't allow the adult rocks or anything jokes, nothing political. We try and keep it nice and G-rated and neutral, I guess, would be the way we look at it. And so this time of year is always a fun one where you have to remind people that kindness is nonpartisan. So yeah, it's fun. It's been a lot of fun. We haven't had a paint party in a while, but those are fun too. We would reserve a room at a local library, and we kind of moved them around our area because we have quite a few libraries in our county. And we would just host a party, usually around a holiday. So we do a Halloween one, Christmas, Valentine's. I think we did a St. Patrick's Day one, and we did a summer one. And that was always fun. You get kind of the main core people that are hardcore rock artists would show up, and we just hang out. Everybody'd bring a snack, kind of potluck style or a treat, and we'd paint, and then we would do rock exchanges where everybody would bring a wrapped rock, like in a bag or gift bag or something. And then we would, I think, draw numbers, or we'd draw numbers by table or something. And everybody would get to go up and pick a rock or a bag, some kind of package, and get to open it up, and we'd all look at it and see who made it. And it was fun. We need to do that again. But COVID just kind of got in the way, and people have varying comfort levels and stuff. So maybe we can reenact that and get it up and running again soon, because I think people really enjoyed it, and we all get kind of starving for human connection after COVID too, right? It's tricky. Okay, so now I'm in the covering it up phase. Fixing. I think that sun might be getting annoying. Let me close this blind really quickly. There. Okay, that might help. It's getting that little ray of sunshine, which would be so cool on any other occasion but this. So I also have some new toys to test out that I want to do some videos on. I got some new supplies, and that might be kind of the focus in November for starters, just because I always come blank with much ideas for Thanksgiving themed rocks. I don't have a whole lot. But I think some of these products you guys need to see. They're really neat. And I actually need to test some of them too because they look neat, but I haven't used them yet. So that could also be part of the problem is I need to actually use them to confirm their coolness, I guess. So this yellow went on kind of rough before because this was another pen that was kind of clogged up. So I'm going to fill it in. Let's see how we do. Did you guys see the video from Rachel's Rocks that came out? I think it came out yesterday. Yesterday or the day before. She did a Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus with dots and the metallic watercolors, and it is so cool. I think I shared it on the community tab last night because I just loved it so much. Just neat design. It came out so cool. She has some of the coolest ideas. So it was really good. Oh, Tammy, what are some of your ideas for Thanksgiving? Do share. Yes, these pastels they're pretty cool. I'm not going to worry too much about them being perfectly colored because I think later I may come back over with either glitter paint or like Zen-tangling them. Yeah, Rachel's video was just awesome. It was super, super great idea. Her brain is full of creativity. I love, she's like at least for me, the first YouTuber I ever came across that did rocks. So I love watching her stuff, even though a lot of it intimidates me because she's such an amazing artist. She is so talented, and it's fun to watch her paint and just create things because she does a little bit more than just rocks too. All right. Yeah, these pens are fun. I think I'm going to have to, oops, if I don't use them all up by springtime, these are going to be a lot of fun in spring. I'm picturing like, can you imagine like drawing Easter egg designs with these colors? They're perfect because they're pastel. So much fun. But yeah, if there was a broad tipped version, they would be perfect for these chunks that I'm doing because you get more on at a time, but fine tipped is also fun for writing or doing designs. For sure. And you also want to make sure it's completely dry before you start coming over it, or it'll lift up the paint. So I might have to back off of this after this first round. And maybe we'll try something different with this other one I've got over here. Do I have a Patreon? I don't have a Patreon. That I know what it is, and I know lots of the channels I follow use it, but I don't and the reason why is because I have the idea behind it, for anybody that doesn't know, is it's off of the YouTube platform, and it's kind of like a membership where you can have different price points, and then the people that decide to pay, $5 a month or $1 a month, whatever they get set at by the creator, and you get things. So you might get a private Facebook group, or you might get early access to their videos or that kind of thing. And I thought about it, and YouTube has a membership option also. But what has held me back is I'm afraid I can't keep up. I'm afraid that I wouldn't be able to, right now anyways, keep up with offering, because I would want it to be worth, if you paid an extra $1 or $5 a month, I would want it to be worth your time and your money, and you should get something for that. So I've kind of held off for that reason, is that I'm not sure I can keep up in making it extra so that it's appreciated. But it's good to know there's some interest there. There is a new thing that I got access to on YouTube that I don't know if you guys can see it, but there should be a button in the row underneath the video, like I can't see it where I'm at, but like under the arrow, or like where the like button is and the dislike button, under all of there should be one that's got like a little heart on it that says thanks. And it's like a super thanks button where you can, I guess, contribute. It's like a tip jar, I guess. I've not really promoted it because I'm not a good salesperson and I just don't do well with that. But if the spirit moves you and you wanted to drop something in there, I would always be grateful. But yeah, you can just push that button and I think it lets you pick like a special sticker or something that gets highlighted in the comments. It's kind of cool. But maybe someday in the future, Patreon. I don't know. There's lots of things you can do on here. But there's lots of content creators that are trying to make it as like this is their job. And I think that's great. I don't think I could ever replace my day job income with this, but if I could, I would quit in a second. And I like my job for the most part. It's not the worst. I like the people I work with. And so I think that stuff becomes much more important when you're trying to make a living at this. And I just want to hang out with you guys and, create things, and the little bit that I get from it now kind of supports, for the most part, what I put into it. So that is a good deal to me. I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm going to let this dry because if I go over it one more time, it's going to get mad at me. But let's try something different on this guy. Let's try Zentangling in color. How does that sound? Let's be wild. This means I have to be a lot more careful with my lines. Oh, a lot of people have made YouTube a job. Like I have a group that I'm a part of that to just kind of learn best practices and stuff. And a lot of people in there they're already doing it full time. The other thing that scares me about that, just at this point in my life, is that I'm still a ways off from retirement age. So I'm going to have to work at least another 20 or 25 years. And to think of coming up with ideas that my income depends on for the next 25 years scares me. Or like, what if YouTube is no longer a thing in 25 years? Like, that's altogether possible, right? Like, technology changes so fast, and we can see how quickly these platforms can become the enemy of this, that, or the other, and potentially be shut down. So for now, we'll keep it like it is and see how we go. And if I can quit, or if I hit the lottery, then I'll be with you even more often. Oh, thank you, Lonnie. That's so sweet. I enjoyed doing it. I think this was a pandemic baby. There were a lot of channels that started during the pandemic because everybody was home. And I'd be curious, like, if they did a survey of like how many people did it because they were bored, or were they trying to share? I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. I've always loved dabbling with videos and graphics and stuff. And I kind of did it to help our local rock group that I help admin, so that we could stay active and connected. And then it just started growing. So I kept at it, and here we are. And it's fun. I got kind of addicted to it. So here we are. Oh, cool. Karen, you're doing the breast cancer awareness rock right now. That one was fun. I wanted to go back. I ran out of time. I wanted to make more and make them in like all different kinds of skin tones. I wanted to do really light to really dark and have them be representative of all the women out there. And I ran out of time, of course. Time is the problem. I'm telling you. All right, this pen wants to do really thick lines, so we're going to go with it. see what we can get out of it. I have no idea what I'm doing from pie slice to pie slice here. I'm just going with it. You guys are getting the raw process of what am I going to create. And I drew on here with chalk pencil. You guys see me use that all the time because it will wipe off very easily when it's time to finish off the rock. If any of that pink pencil is still showing, I will be able to just wipe it off. And they are seamstress chalk pencils. That's often one of my biggest questions is where do I get them and what are they? They are for sewing. So if you quilt or do any kind of sewing, that's all they are. They're little short stubby things. In the pack that I get, they are, there's probably 12 of them in there, but they're multiple colors. There's white, blue, and pink, which comes in handy depending on what color rock I've got going. It's going to do some polka dots on this one. But yeah, the chalk pencils are kind of a good hack. I should make a video on all of my little hack tools that I've found. Some of them I've stumbled across. Some of them have been shared by other people. But it really makes life easier. And I like that I can use this place to share them with you guys because, you know, if I found out about it in a random way, maybe you find out about it and it makes life easier for you. All right, let's see here. I kind of like this too. It's pretty. And what I'll probably do, I didn't bring it over here with me, but I'll probably put either some dragonfly glaze in the middle or hologram glitter paint, or maybe even, I have not touched my metallic watercolors in a minute. That would be fun to put some real sparkle in there. Oops, splattered a little bit. That's another thing about these pens that I noticed when I first started using them is that they don't seem to splatter as much as the Poscas. And I don't know, maybe I was just using them more carefully when I first got them, but sometimes when you hit a bump in the rock, it'll splatter. But these ones do pretty good. Sorry, Tammy. I have a habit of doing that, and I don't mean to. It's more of just sharing. I have a lot of stuff. I've acquired quite a bit of stuff over the years, so I'm sorry. But maybe that comes in handy with the upcoming holiday season. You know, my husband's always like, what do you want for Christmas? And I never know. So I'll give you ideas that you can tell your special people to get you for the holidays. Give me your wish list. Hi, Sammy.
Hi.
Want to say hi? Yeah. Okay, say hi. It's on the phone right here. Just say hi.
What's this?
That one's not plugged in.
Are you going to use it?
No. I was hurrying this morning because I had to make you breakfast, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Sammy hand saying hi. Careful, don't get the lens all fingerprinted. Silly.
No.
No?
No. Mommy, maybe you should bring this over there.
It's not plugged in. It's okay.
No, and then cover the speaker with this so it doesn't make it as loud.
I don't think it's loud enough. That's why I didn't plug it in. All right.
Then do this. Okay.
Ooh, I got a big bubble in my thingy here. Hold on. Let's see if I can peel it out. There.
You still have something.
Oh, I know. I got paint on it. I'm messy. I'm like you when I paint, huh? That's how the good art gets created. You make a mess, right?
Mommy, what about my pumpkin? the rest of my pumpkin to paint.
Oh, we can do that. As soon as we get off here, I'll get it.
Uh-oh.
Whoops.
Who commented?
Lots of people.
These are how many comments you have.
Yep. It's like we're hanging out. We just can't talk. So they type and then we answer.
9:17 a.m.
Yep, 9:37.
How many more were these all the ones that you have got today? Who's that?
I don't know. Don't.
The person right there.
That's nobody. All right.
That's you?
It's the computer stuff.
It's the computer people?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so they're on the live stream with you?
No, don't shake the thingy.
Why can't I be?
So this pen is another example of one that needs to be washed. So I will have to be better at practicing what I'm preaching and wash these guys so that they will be easier to use next time.
After you get off of this, can I paint a rock and do my head and do my pumpkin?
Sure.
Yay!
Hold on, don't want me though.
But Mommy, you have to let me use your good pens.
No, never.
These kinds.
Hold on, don't punk.
Can I use these ones?
I don't know. We'll see. You have a set of pens that are yours.
I know, but they don't work very good.
They don't.
No, the other one don't.
Oh. Man, sisters are crazy, aren't they?
Mommy, why haven't you and me done that thing that you and me should do two at the same time?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Don't know.
Why don't we do that? Mommy,
hold on.
Shouldn't this mouse mat, that mat for the mouse be over there?
Yeah, but I've run out of room.
What?
I've run out of room. You're bumping me. Sammy's shaking everything. I don't know what I'm doing with these dots. Doing crazy things. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I made you do a little bit more than me.
You did. I don't know if I like that one, but we can come back and fix it. So,
Ellie, my butt.
Your butt. Don't sit right there.
What?
Don't sit right there then.
Ow. Ellie.
I got my colors all mixed up too. I don't know what's next. So we're just going rogue here in all kinds of ways.
I want you to do red next.
I don't have red in this set.
No, I don't want you to do this one.
Stop.
Mommy, what are you going to make that circle?
I'm going to put glitter in it. That's not a circle, it's a heart.
I mean heart.
You're bumping me. Can't draw lines when you're bumping me. You're bumping me, silly. And I have sniffles because of my allergies and my head's down, so I'm sniffling and it's probably super annoying to everybody. Okay, yeah, I definitely do not like that one. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Maybe I'll paint over it black and fix it.
Sorry, Mommy.
That's okay. Let me shake this pen up some more. Now I'm running out of ideas. What am I going to do next? Let's see.
Mommy, I get to choose.
Choose?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? Lines or curves? You get to pick. Lines or curves? Say lines or curves.
I want you to do that same exact.
I can't do that same exact because this isn't that shape.
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to try this. Watch, ready? Lines.
Oh, that's smart.
Thank you. Let's see. Don't bump me.
Sorry, I'm gonna flip your light off.
You're silly. Stop. You're bunking me. You're bunking the camera. You're just a hot mess, Sammy. Stop. Let's see. Let's go like this.
Hello. Throw it back. Mommy.
Now my concentration is extra because I'm trying not to shake the whole place here.
What's this supposed to be for?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were like this.
Hold on, I lost my order. You made me mess up. Let's see. Purple, green, and yellow. Yeah, these two. I'm getting everything.
Hey, Mommy, why do you need that?
Yeah, it does kind of look like a Christmas tree, doesn't it? Yeah, this one, I do not like this one. Excuse me. I'm going to have to do something to that one. I do not like what I was doing. I think half my brain power was on Sammy at that moment, and I just didn't.
Why do you sound crummy?
I had a frog in my throat. Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Silly.
Can I
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's wet.
Can I touch the heart?
Okay, let's see. We've got
you got
more
your
to do.
shot.
I did get my shot, but my arm feels better now.
See, I can push on it
Not super hard.
like this. Does that hurt?
Stop, Sammy.
Did that?
You're gonna make me make a crooked line here. And my pens need washing. If you take nothing away from today, wash your pen nibs.
I'm so
Grief, this is bad. Let's
you
see.
act like this.
Let's see here. Poor pens.
This is not.
Stop. Stop bumping. Ah, you're bumping me. Stop. That's not cool.
I'm a better painter than you.
Oh, really? Well, good thing I don't worry about it being a contest. Stop. You're bunking me. Stop.
Mommy, are those the people that Mommy is on it?
Ooh, spirals. That's a good idea. I just don't know if this pen's going to cooperate for it. Let me see.
What?
Let me see if this pen will.
What are spirals?
Spirals are like curlicues. Maybe that'll be the last one, Tammy, because I don't know if this pen's going to be nice to me. I'm embarrassed that I'm a bad example of how you should handle your paint pens.
Won't you use this kind of?
Hold on.
Why is it not be? Wait, that's your last
Sammy,
part?
stop moving things. Stop.
That's your part?
I have two more little spots on here. So I've got this one that I'm doing with this kind of like light turquoise. And then I've got one more with the, I think it's like a yellow, peachy yellow. I think I know what I'm going to do with this one. Stop.
I really have allergies.
We're going to do like Starburst.
How are you so good at that?
I have no idea because you're bouncing on my shoulder and I feel like I'm going to mess up, but there we go. Oh, it kind of matches this one over here too. Didn't mean to do that. Accidental surprises.
And then you just have that.
And I might add some glitter on top of that one too because it's a Starburst. Okay.
I'll go get some glitter for you.
That's okay. Spirals. Oh my gosh. Come on, peach pen.
Sorry.
Let's see if we can get some spirals. Ah, Sammy, stop. Grief. You're moving everything. Let's see if we can get some spirals out of this pen for the last round. Okay, don't bump. Don't bump.
Oh, I thought my hand was going to go in it. Is that when my hand goes in it? It's like that?
Stop.
Come on. Mommy.
Hold on. I'm outlining. I have to do straight lines. Woo.
Why straight?
Oh, thanks, Tammy.
This rock is looking good.
Good reading. Can you read what this one says?
Looks like wings coming out of the heart.
Good job. It does kind of look that way, huh? Look, this one, and they're kind of similar colors too.
Yeah.
Didn't plan that either. Look at us. All right, spirals. You got to hold super still because we're going to spiral. Ready? Oh, pen, don't die. Don't die, pen, don't die.
Oh, yeah, like cinnamon rolls.
Exactly. Ooh, that's another good thing about the holidays, right? Cinnamon rolls.
Yeah. It looks like cinnamon rolls.
And pumpkin rolls. Yum.
Mommy, can I read the comments?
Okay, let's see if you can read that one.
It does, Claire.
Karen.
It does, Karen?
Yeah, so she's answering the one before it that said it looks like wings coming out of the heart.
It does, Karen.
She's saying, yes, it does.
Oh, Mommy, I can hold the mouse and it would still do stuff over here.
Okay, hold on. All right, we are just about done, guys. I think Sammy's hit his limit of Star Wars time. So I think I'm going to fix this mess because I don't like that mess. And then I'll put some finishing touches on them and I'll post them so you guys can see them. But it has been fun hanging out. It's been too long. I will try and get on here more often. So we can do some. And my goal with the 12 days of Rocksmith is to have them posted. I did this a lot of the ones last year where it was posted as a premiere, so you could set your of course we will not forget the glitter. I never forget the glitter. But I had them posted as premieres where it would let you set the reminder, kind of like you did with this, and then I can watch it live with you and chat, which is fun. It's kind of different on my videos compared to some YouTubers because mine are a lot shorter, but it's still fun to be in there and be able to kind of comment back and forth with you guys. So I'm going to try and do that with all of them if I can. But in any case, have a very happy Halloween. Don't eat too much Halloween candy, or do. And then, oh, I know what I was going to show you guys before I left. I have to show you this. My aunt sent me this. It's the cutest thing. She saw it in a store in Montana where she lives, and she sent this to me. And it's like I think it's like a bathroom tile, and it has these little pebbles glued on it, and it says "Dare to be different." And I've seen this design on Pinterest, like for rock painting, but this is actually like a 3D little doohickey, and then it's got a little hanger on the back. So I have to find a perfect spot for that to hang. But isn't that cute? So cute.
Well, let's see if somebody.
But anyhow,
commented.
I will. Thanks for stopping in, Natty.
Anyone yelled?
Nope. So yes, have a happy Halloween. Dress up cool. Enjoy the treats. No tricks. And I will see you on Tutorial Tuesday. Everybody have a good week. Say bye. Say bye.
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 Bye.